One is decorational. And if you go all the way to the tip of that spire, it's 1,389 feet, officially making Trump's building the second tallest building here in Chicago. Second only, of course, to the Sears Tower. But Trump's building has a few setbacks as you go up it. These setbacks are referencing the heights of the surrounding building. The first setback, the height of the regular building. The next setback is the height of the Marina City Tower, comes towards that. And the final setback is the height of this old IBM building, standing right next door here. This IBM building is the tallest and final of some 60 buildings the architect Ludwig Mies van der Rohe did here in the city of Chicago. It was actually completed 1 year after Mies van der Rohe's death, I believe in 1970. But Mies van der Rohe was known as the father of the modern school of architecture. He coined the phrase, less is more, where God is in the details. Very simplistic, inornate design to his building. Most of this glass and steel box look is the general idea. The beauty was supposed to be in the simplicity of it all. Now, Mies van der Rohe taught at the Bauhaus in Germany up to the 1930s when the Nazis came to power. Then he fled here to the United States, raised up here in Chicago with all of his beautiful. And one of his students at that Bauhaus in Germany, Mr. Bertrand Goldberg, would listen to his teacher, but then go on to pretty much reject all of his ideas and build these two curvilinear structures right next door known as the Marina City Towers. Bertrand Goldberg said he was revolting against the straight line, against man-made in the image of a machine. He thought buildings should reflect shapes in nature. There are no straight lines or right angles in nature, only curves. Could design very curvilinear buildings like the Marina City Towers here. Sometimes gives them the nickname of the corn cob towers. They have a corn cob like that. Now, Marina City is also known as a city within a city. You might have noticed you could dock your boat, park your car, you had a restaurant, fitness center, bowling alley, a theater in the back, which is now home to the House of Blues, and of course a place to sleep on top. Paradise for shut-ins, really. This is supposed to be the appeal of why the building was done back in the 1960s, back when the middle class was running out to the suburbs. And every city needs a strong middle class tech space. So Bertrand Goldberg thought if he could provide all the modern amenities of a city within one building, might keep that strong middle class tech space here in the city of Chicago. But now coming up to this low-lying red brick structure here, you might also notice some images of wheat adorning its facade. This is the old Reed Murdoch warehouse, and it is known in the Prairie School of Architecture. The Prairie School was popularized by Pat Whitworth. It was actually done by George C. Nimitz in 1913, and the building is asymmetrical. There is one more bay east of the clock tower, and there is here west of the clock tower. And originally, the building was perfectly symmetrical, but by 1930, LaSalle Street Bridge, part of here, was being put in. And in order to make way for the streets, they had to just knock off the space. A new building coming up here. This is just an office building around 50 stories tall. It goes by its address, 300 North LaSalle. And then the building next to it, labeled the Chicago School up here. It's actually the Helene Curtis building. It was formerly the old Chase and Sanborn coffee warehouse, where they say you could still smell the ghosts of old coffee beans haunting the hallways. It's very spooky to smell. Now, it does represent the Chicago School of Architecture, a tripartite or three-part design, base, shaft, and capitol. Here you have the white stone base, the red brick shaft, and the all-glass penthouse on the top of the capitol building. Now we're coming up to the largest building here in the city of Chicago. Well, it's the largest building in the world. It was completed in 1931 by Washington Rosenwald. It was passed by the Pentagon. Still is the largest building here in Chicago, though. Of course, the Merchant Manor. Small, it just means very, very large. Like it has 4.4 million square feet